Hey guys, so today I'm going to make a video about what moms deserve. This video is actually not going to be exactly what you're probably expecting, but it's stuff that I really truly believe that moms deserve. There are mainly things that I think that moms should be allowing themselves to have and to give to themselves. If you just take the time each day to give them to yourself, I can almost guarantee you that they'll change your life. So I'm not going to ramble on, I'm just going to get to the point. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to ask you if you think you deserve something, and then I'm going to tell you what you probably are truly wanting. You just aren't fully aware of it. So the first thing is, do you think you deserve junk food? Cookies, candy, ice cream, desserts, lots of coffee, anything like that. Do you think you deserve those things? A lot of times I do. I'm like, I've been working my butt off all day, taking care of other people. I'm just gonna eat this piece of cake, or I rarely have cake on hand, but I'm just gonna drink a bunch of coffee so I can get through this day, or eat a whole pint of ice cream because I deserve it. And that's like a common thought that we might have as moms, because we do a lot and we feel like we deserve some kind of appreciation for that, because especially when you have small kids, I don't know how it is with older kids because I'm not there yet, but you rarely feel the appreciation from them. So you're looking for that appreciation in other places. So if you ever get the feeling that you deserve to relax and just eat whatever you want, I strongly urge you to rethink that thought. What I believe that you truly want is to feel something that you're trying to get from eating those foods. Yeah, they might taste good in the moment, but that moment's gonna last for a couple minutes and then it's gonna be over. And then what did you gain from eating that? Some good taste on your tongue for a couple seconds? I mean, yeah, that's nice, but you can get that from healthy things. That exact satisfaction on your tongue you can get from something healthy. And in addition to eating something healthy, you'll get the added benefits of feeling uplifted, feeling rejuvenated, feeling like you got what you deserved. So the food that you're going to, the ice cream, the candy, the cookies, the cake, is actually the opposite of what you deserve. Ironically, that decision to eat those foods is actually a big part in what contributes to you feeling the way that you feel, which is down and depressed and like you deserve more junk food. And so it's just like an endless cycle. You actually deserve beautiful, colorful, delicious, and my mouth is watering just thinking about it, fruits. And if you want to go for vegetables during that time, more power to you. But especially when you're craving something sweet, there are so many fruits that are just, especially the more you eat them, the tastier they are in your mouth. Like really ripe mangoes, oh my gosh, they legitimately taste like candy. Like they are so sweet and juicy and they give you everything that you are craving. And that's just one example. Any fruit that's really ripe is going to be so pleasing to your tongue and so delicious. And you're going to get the sugar that you want. And in addition to being delicious, it's also extremely healthy. And dates, oh my gosh, dates are exactly like caramel. If you've never had a date before, you're missing out. Like, they taste like caramel and they're a fruit. Jasper just woke up, so he's like playing in his crib. He always plays when he's in his crib when he wakes up from his nap. But not only is fruit a great option for when you're having those cravings, there are so many different recipes that you can make that are easy and quick to make, that are such good desserts that can be made with fruits or nuts or all different types of healthy ingredients. And you can even use chocolate. Chocolate is healthy in its natural form, which is cacao. I think that's how you say it. For example, this past week, my husband and I, instead of ice cream, we've been eating banana ice cream, which sounds gross, and I used to not want to eat it because I'm like, why would I just want to eat a big old pile, like a bowl of frozen bananas that tastes nothing like ice cream? But if you prepare it right, it does taste like ice cream, and it's so good. What we did is I looked up a recipe. Like, recipes for healthy desserts are so easy to find. You just have to do it. Just look for what sounds good to you and try to make it and see if you like it. You don't feel like crap afterwards. Like, you feel good. You don't feel down. Again, like, I know it's very tempting to just take the easy route and go get something at the store that's quick because you're so tired at this point in the day that you just want to grab something and eat it and go to bed. I understand that is like way easier, but I don't think it's worth it. It might be easier, but it doesn't make you feel what you're searching to feel. What you're searching to feel is to feel good because you've felt not good most of the day. So if you want to feel good for a little bit of time in your day and meet your sweet craving, try this technique. Try eating a bowl of fruit. Maybe even put a little bit of chocolate syrup on it. Try eating some banana ice cream. Try looking up a recipe for a healthy dessert that's quick to make. And I promise over the long run, if you choose this every time, not only will it make you feel better directly following eating it, but you'll feel good like about your decision. You won't feel guilty like, oh, I just ate a whole thing of ice cream, I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever, who cares. You'll be like, oh, I just ate the best ice cream and it was healthy for me and I'm in such a good mood now because I got to eat something sweet and it was healthy. That might even energize you to go do something else for yourself. So that's my first point. You deserve to eat something healthy and to eat something that's gonna make you feel good. I need to go get my baby. So that's the end of that point. All right, we're back. Gotta get nice for the camera. It's like, he has this like Elvis hair in the front. Just like big ol' swoop. So, my next question for you is, do you think you deserve time to yourself? And what do you do when you get that time to yourself? Do you go out with your friends and go out and eat whatever you want, drink margaritas? Do you go to the movies and eat a bunch of popcorn and drink soda? Do you go shopping and just buy a bunch of stuff that you probably don't really need, but you just want and think you deserve? What do you do when you get this free time? Don't get me wrong. You definitely deserve some free time. Every mom deserves free time. Time to herself to re-energize and to breathe and regroup. He thinks this is funny. So yeah, you definitely deserve time to yourself. But my question is, what do you think you deserve when you get that time to yourself? You may think you deserve all of those outings, which, those outings can definitely be fun on occasion. I definitely do some of those things occasionally, but I think it's extremely important for a mom to spend the time that she gets to herself wisely, because you only get a certain amount of time to yourself on occasion. I strongly believe that what each mom truly deserves is to spend some time out in the sun, out in nature, alone. If you don't commonly spend time outside, you may not realize, but any time that I spend time outside, when I come back home, I feel so much better. There's just something about being outdoors and getting fresh air and absorbing the sun. That vitamin D is like so important for how you feel. Even if you're ever just feeling in a slump, if you just go outside for a little bit and walk around, when you come back, you're gonna feel so much better. When you get time to yourself, I think it's really important, and every mom deserves to just go spend time alone outside, just taking a walk by yourself, swimming laps maybe at a pool by yourself, just doing something out in nature by yourself. Even if it's raining, like just feeling nature in your life and on your body. You deserve to have time in nature without nagging kids, whining kids, or even kids who are just being happy and hyper. And it's really fun to take a walk and be outside with your kids. Don't get me wrong, but there's something really magical about being by yourself in nature. The way that I like to see it is that the way that God, or whatever you want to refer to as the higher power, the way they show their love to us is through nature. It was put here for us. The trees and the sun and everything. We are those things. We are from the same source as those things. So just being around them and being in them makes us feel good. It's just what it does. It makes sense. So especially when you go and absorb all of that alone, you get all of it. Like, you're not distracted by what your kids are doing, or are they getting into something they're not supposed to get into, or are they going too fast, or throwing a fit, are they blah, 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 blah. You just get to focus on yourself and on everything that's beautiful around. It really is powerful in giving yourself a reset and remembering your worth and all the love and beauty that's around you, and just absorbing all of that. If you haven't given yourself the gift of spending time out in nature by yourself, I highly recommend that. I definitely think that's something you really deserve when you get some free time. Tell your husband or your significant other, I need my alone time to be the best mom that I can be, and to feel like myself and feel happier. Just ask them if they'll watch the kids for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever, and just go outside and spend time outside. And when you come back, you're going to be so refreshed. You definitely deserve that. This child is wild. He's even got his Wild One shirt on. So, third question for you. Do you think that you deserve for your kids to listen to you and obey you? I mean, we definitely have all been there. Like right now, I think that he should be listening to me and not being crazy while I'm trying to make a video. But that's just part of having kids. They're their own human. They're their own being. They're not going to always listen to and do what you want them to do. I mean, how would you like it if someone was always telling you what you need to do and have to do? Probably wouldn't listen and do what they wanted you to do either. But you might think that you deserve peace and quiet, and you deserve for your kids to listen to you and obey you because you do so much for them. When you feel that way, like you deserve that, sometimes it might come across in the way that you treat your children. Maybe it's harder to control yelling at them, or just being impatient with them, or maybe even just a facial expression of frustration or whatever. But I don't believe that what moms deserve is for their kids to listen to them and to obey them. I don't think that moms are here to be like a ruling boss who just bosses their kids around, tells them what they're supposed to do all the time. Yeah, boss. I think moms are meant to be their children's guide, and they're meant to show them the way of how to be a decent human being. And my camera's dying, so I gotta get the plug. What you truly deserve from your kids is their love. And I know that's what you truly want from your kids, is just for them to love you and to appreciate everything you do for them and to show you that love somehow. Sometimes we as moms forget that we are the ones who are supposed to teach them how to love and what love is. It's kind of funny that we think that they should give us love whenever they're new to the earth. They don't even know what love is, much less how to properly give it to somebody else. So if you show them love and show them what that is and show them understanding, they're gonna pick up on that from you. It's not necessarily that they're gonna obey your commands, but they're gonna want to listen to you more. They're gonna want to hear what you have to say to them because they trust you and because you've shown them love and understanding. You've shown them exactly what you want from them. And that's the only way they're gonna learn, is from you showing them. It's a really hard task, but it's what they need from you. And they're not gonna know how to do it until you show them how. You were chosen to be their mom. You are the best mom for them. So try as hard as you can in moments that are crazy and in moments that they're screaming or having a temper tantrum. Just try to be patient. Try to show them patience. Try to show them kindness and show them love. And eventually they will understand that you're there for them. Like, they don't need to scream to get your attention and to get love from you. All they need to do is talk to you. So yeah, the more and more and more that you show them love, they will learn how to love better. And when they grow up, they will give you what you deserve, which is love. The person that they're going to become is pretty much based on how you treat them and what you show them love is. So the magical thing that I believe every mom deserves is a hug. It's really simple, and a lot of times we forget about hugs. because we're so frustrated in the moment and think that we deserve for our kids to listen to us and obey us. But what we really deserve is to feel that they love us and that they don't hate us just because they're screaming at us. And the only way that we're gonna get what we deserve is if we give it to them. A hug is a perfect way to do that. If you just go up to your screaming child or who's having a hard time listening and give them a big hug and rub their back, whisper in their ear, it's okay, I understand, I know. What I tell Jasper is, I know, and say it like in the tone that you really, truly understand what they're feeling. Because they can read tones. Like, I have had to work hard on that because I'm really bad at being genuine through my tone. I have to be really genuine with my tone, otherwise it's not real for him. So when I'm genuine with my tone and I say, I know, I understand, that's so hard, and I rub his back, he really calms down. Like, it's magic. It also makes me feel loved too because he's accepting my hug and hugging me back, and that calms me down as well. And so it's a really great way to get what you deserve, and it's instilling in them what love is and what understanding is. So yeah, they'll learn to love because you showed them how to love, which in the end will get you what you deserve, which is their love. For my next question, do you think that you deserve something from your significant other that shows their appreciation for all you do as a mom, like flowers or candy or at least a hug and a thank you every day? What's wrong? You want to be in the video? What you actually deserve is a release from the torture of feeling sad when you don't get these things from your significant other. Because in reality, your mind might be trained to think that a man should always be catering to your feelings and buying you things and giving you flowers and stuff because that's what's portrayed in movies and the media. But in reality, men aren't like that, and they don't know that you need certain things to feel okay and to feel appreciated and loved. So yes, you definitely deserve to feel appreciated and loved, but what you mainly deserve is to not torture yourself and put yourself through being sad because you're expecting something that you're not getting. So what men really need is a little push from the women in their life. What they like is straightforwardness. So if you just take one time to tell them exactly what you need, like sit down and tell them, this is what I need. I need some flowers every now and then. I need a hug every day, and I need to be told thank you or whatever it is that you need. Just sit down and tell them straight up and be real and be honest and be nice about it, because they're not going to listen to you if you're yelling it at them. And tell them that you need these things to feel like a good mom and to do your best as a mom. And this is one that's really hard for me because I'm just not very good at vocalizing how I'm really feeling. And a lot of the times I do expect my husband to do something for me when I haven't even told him that that's what I want from him, which is dumb, and that's not really fair for us women to do to our significant others, even though in our ideal world we just would have them read our minds and give us things, but that's not how it works. Oh, Jasper, you are going to drive me crazy with this. He keeps terrorizing my camera. Ah. So yeah, if you do this with your significant other, I mean, they love you and they want you to be happy. Well, hopefully. But sometimes they just need a little straightforwardness to know how to make you happy. So yeah, you definitely deserve what makes you happy from your significant other. But you're probably not going to get it as much as you want it unless you're honest and tell them the exact things that you want. You can almost promise they'll jump at the opportunity to give it to you, because then they'll finally know what will make you happy. So that's that point. Okay. Do you think that you deserve the perfect kids, like Miss Jones kids, or whatever name you want to use? I'm not picking on anyone whose name is Jones. I just saw a pretty butterfly outside. Do you think that you deserve the kids who eat really well and sleep really well and get along with each other really well, just like this other mom's kids that you know? Well, I hate to break it to you, but even if it looks like another mom's kids are perfect, I can pretty much guarantee you that they are not that way behind closed doors. They're probably just as crazy and misbehaved as your kids, and honestly, we are all going through the same thing. All moms deal with all different types of situations with their kids, whether it's temper tantrums or not eating well or being picky when they eat, or not sleeping well, not sleeping through the night, not taking naps well, moodiness, just all kinds of things. We all go through those things. We are all raising human beings. So it's a guarantee that we are all dealing with all different types of emotions from our kids. So what you actually deserve is not the golden child, but you deserve to be open and honest about what you're dealing with your children. These hairs on the side are just like sticking out, like they match each other. Just like, whoop. Anyways, you don't have to pretend that it's fun all the time and that it's easy all the time. A lot of moms, I feel like, think that they need to pretend that that is the case in order for people to think that they're a good mom. I mean, yes, a lot of people do tend to jump to conclusions about moms when the mom is being real and being open and honest about the hardships of being a mom. Some people might think, oh, well, she must not be doing something right, because if she was, then she wouldn't be having these problems. But that is not the case. Like, you can be trying as hard as you can and doing everything that you think is the right way to mom and still be having issues, because you're raising humans, and humans have issues. Humans have emotions. Humans have problems. Humans have a wide range of things going on in their life. If you're raising human children, you're dealing with these things, and hiding them is only gonna add to the stuff that you don't deserve. Your stress, anxiety, frustration with feeling like no one's going through what you're going through. So yeah, you definitely deserve to share these things with other people and other moms especially. Not even just sharing things, but like if you're in public with your kid and they're having a temper tantrum and you choose to just let them have that temper tantrum and to not interfere with it and to let them get their emotion out. I think that's an awesome mom. Just let them figure out how to deal with those emotions, and don't necessarily feel like you have to be like, be quiet, it's okay, and to calm them down right away just so that you can look like a good mom who has kids who never misbehave. That's not necessarily a good mom. A good mom is someone who lets their children experience emotions, because you're not going to take away their emotions. They're humans. They have emotions no matter what. If you're telling them to stop having their emotion, all you're doing is telling them that they need to hide that emotion from the world, and that is not healthy. What's healthy is dealing with those emotions when they come up. I'm not going to get into all that, but if you're a mom who tries to hide the fact that you go through these things, you don't deserve to be holding all of that stuff in. You deserve to let it be what it is, and that is letting your children be humans and letting yourself be okay with that. And like, if your kid doesn't look perfectly clean when you have to get out of the house and go do something, if like they have food on their face from eating, like, who cares? You fed them. That's the important part. Just mom how you want to mom, how you think is best to mom. Being a mom in general is hard. Just feeding your kid 3 meals a day and yourself 3 meals a day is hard. Plus, changing diapers all the time, and if you have animals, taking care of them on top of that, and cooking meals and making sure your house isn't a complete disaster. Screw putting on a good mom face or a clean mom face or a happy mom face. Put on the real mom face. Just be real. Be real with yourself. Be real with other people. Be real with other moms. Who cares if people judge you for that? If you feel okay about how you're momming, that is what is important. And you'll be happier, your kids will be happier, your significant other will be happier. I really believe that we need to relabel the common perception of moms and everything they go through and everything that they do. We need to recreate how moms should act or should feel or everything that they should do for their children. I do a lot of quotes, as you can see. Just that misconception is, I feel like, is causing a lot of moms extra stress that they do not need, because there is just a lot of stress already in everything that you have to do just to keep your kid alive. And on the flip side, if you're one of the moms who judges other moms for how they're raising their kids, or the decisions they're making, or for being open and honest about what they're going through and what they're feeling, just put yourself in their shoes. They're probably going through a bunch of stuff that you don't know about, and the decisions that they're making for their kids are based on what they're going through. So us other moms have no room to judge other moms. We need to be there for each other as moms and not against each other. So yeah, you definitely deserve to be real with how you raise your kids and comfortable with what you're doing and not overstressing yourself, doing what you think you should be doing to be a good mom. All moms will be judged at some point based on what they're doing, so just do whatever you think is best for yourself and for your kids, and you're doing a good job. That's what you deserve. There's probably plenty more that I didn't think of. Yeah, just try hard to give yourself what you deserve, and hopefully it'll make you a better mom. I can almost guarantee it'll make you a better mom and a happier person in general. That's it for now. If I think of more, I will make another video. My channel's all about mom life and all the real stuff moms go through, and uplifting moms and informing moms of things that I'm going through and things that I learn as a mom, and trying to be healthy while being a mom, and like vegan recipes and vegan lifestyle stuff. And I like to do a lot of DIY videos because my husband and I like to make a lot of our own things, like laundry soap and baby wipes and deodorant and toothpaste, just different household stuff. So just all of those kinds of things are what my channel's about. Please subscribe if you're interested in those types of things. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Hopefully I will see you again in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your time. Bye.